Hi everyone, welcome on board to Helper.tv, where you get the reliable news that is tailored for you, and of course where you can actually comment and interact.
Sowore has reacted to the disbandment of Sars and revealed the next line of action. For the past weeks, there have been massive protests staged across the country. In fact, not just in Nigeria, also in diaspora in the United Kingdom. Protests here and there, seeking for the disbandment, the dissolution, the end of Sars. Sars is a special anti-robbery unit squad. It is carved out of the Nigerian police force, and their duty is to tackle certain crimes. And they also have the anti-cult unit, they have anti-kidnapping unit, and a lot of these units. But unfortunately, these SARS operatives, most of the times not with their uniform, they engage in very nefarious activities, engage in very terrible activities. It is even said that they oftentimes stop you if you don't have money to give to them. They have POS. They claim that they even take you to the ATM machine to make sure you get money off from your account and give to them. They say they brutalize people. They do a lot of very terrible things sometimes. They even say people pay them to go after some other people. But in all of this, we are not going to hide from the truth, from the fact that crime does exist and criminals cannot be handled with kid gloves. But then how then do we separate a criminal and someone that's not a criminal? I think that's what they should have been trained to kind of see, rather than profiling people for nothing. For example, if you have dreadlocks, you've got a tattoo, if you dress in a certain way, you have a good car, you look good, you have a nice smartphone, you just know that you'll be harassed. That's what it is all about. Now, this has created a lot of very terrible, thing out there. The protest was necessitated by the fact that a good number of the personnel of the Special Anti-Robbery Squad, SARS, are guilty of extrajudicial killings of innocent Nigerians. It is even said, there is this young man that was shot. He was watching football and straight bullet hit him. Different people have been killed and maimed this way. Youths from different parts of the country took to the street, celebrities and everyone that wants to be. In fact, the daughter of Buhari and the vice president Osibajo, they made use of their Twitter handle to say enough of police brutality. Everyone had something to say as regard the disbandment of SARS. Omoyele Sowore, former presidential candidate and also the CEO of Sahara Reporters, was also a frontliner in the protest, and he also participated in the protest stage at the police headquarters, Abuja. Omoyele Sowore had once called for a protest, convener of Revolution Now protest, he was, and a lot of people didn't really come out per se. Of course, they picked him up and they claimed that he was going to upturn the state. They claimed that he was guilty of a lot of very terrible things. They claimed he was going to do certain things to Buhari and all of that. The Inspector General of Police has announced the disbandment of the Special Anti-Robbery Squad, which has become viral. People are but there are still certain things that are not clear. Now, he pointed out that the men of the unit will be deployed to other police units. And now people are reacting to this announcement. If SARS are deployed, does that stop them from what they do? This is what these dudes have been doing for a very long time. They are simply going to put on uniform and go back to repeat the same thing. What are we talking about? Omoyele Sowore declared that it is not yet Uhuru. It is not yet freedom. Sowore revealed that the next line of action is for the protesters to remain vigilant and strive to end the system that enables impunity. According to him, this aspect is necessary as to make sure that what has been dismantled will not in any way get back at you using a different face. In his tweet, he wrote, as earlier revealed, the Inspector General of Police, Adamu of Police NG, has announced the dissolution of SARS, but it is not yet Uhuru. We must remain vigilant, strive to end the system that enables impunity. That too must be dismantled as well. Thank you. Revolutionary citizens, keep moving. Revolution now. Some people actually reacted to this tweet, and I'm going to go through some of their tweets. Some say, hate him or love. Sowore, he just wants a better Nigeria that works for everyone. If he doesn't care, he will remain overseas with his legs crossed and watch. I love you, man. You are an inspiration. Next step is good governance. Nigerian youth, do not underestimate yourselves. If you can end SARS, you can end corruption, end impunity, end this lackadaisical attitude to things. Someone said, I love him forever. He won my heart the first day I heard him speak. He spoke as a leader. Someone said, you see my fear. SARS officers will be redeployed to other units. The name ends, but the criminal remains there. Not much will change, but the citizens have made a strong statement, and that is our win. Our eyes are on the other units they have been redeployed to. Our voices are very much alive to shut them down again. We will keep fighting till they get it right. No sleeping on this. How about roadblocks? Asked someone. If you go to the southeast of Nigeria, you will find a lot of roadblocks. What about police brutality? What about the illegal arrest? Anyways, I'm still inside church doing the important things with my white candles on a go soon hear word. And I was said, is this not an audio ban? Because this number 3 to me will just be a change of name, whereas they are still the same people, same criminals, same murderers with different names. And what is this number 3? Well, the 5 things they claim to know about the dissolution of Special Anti-Robbery Squad. One is the Inspector General of Police. They claim it has been dissolved from the 36th state. They say all officers and men serving the unit will be redeployed to other police command formations and units. The new unit will be against armed robbers and other criminals. As long as they don't disturb innocent people, we are good, said someone. The end-SARS fight was not really against the existence of SARS, but against the atrocities committed by SARS officers. Just like, all right, someone now said, end SARS, and the person highlighted what end SARS means. E, end police extortion. N, no more citizens killing. D, don't ruin our future. S, stop intimidating youth. A, arrest corrupt officers. R, refine the police. S, SARS must end. That's a very beautiful one. It kind of sums up the whole story. That's just what it is. It sums up everything that you can ever think of here. These are the atrocities of SARS in Nigeria. They act like rascals. They act like criminals in uniform. They go around, you see them drag people on the streets. I'm not telling you that SARS have not been effective in certain ways. We've seen videos, I won't lie, let's be sincere. We've been following all these activities for a long time. We've seen videos of these one chance people somewhere in Lagos, Ikeja. These one chance people have been raving and raiding people there. There are people who have run kind of a mental problem because they were pushed from the bus whilst it was moving. SARS were able to apprehend these criminals, and they did something that a lot of people will say no to, which, yes, we do not want jungle justice, no matter what kind of crime you commit, unless you're trying to kill a police officer. They will want to protect themselves, and if you die along the line, that's your business. If you are harmed and you are ready to kill, guns duel will definitely come up. They will shoot at you. In this case, they know that these guys might have weapons too, and they might want to shoot at them. Maybe, I don't know, but that is not justification, because they were supposed to be arrested and taken to the court. But if they had weapons, which they don't most of the time have guns, the police shot at these one chance guys inside of the bus, shot them and killed them. Now, that's not a nice thing, I would say, because we don't know if there are innocent people in the car or in the bus, in that moleway as it is called, or downfall at that time. Innocent people that they want to kind of rob, but the police shot at them, and that. So people felt good and felt that SARS was working, and they applauded them and all of that. So what people are saying is this: we don't want your atrocities on citizens that are innocent. Now the question is it that the SARS operatives don't know who is innocent or not, or they've not been trained on profiling? That is a huge question that needs to be answered. So that's what it is. Omele Sowore said, do not sit down and say, end of discussion. There is still more that needs to be done. You have to sit and open your eyes and make sure that what they say is exactly what they are gonna do.
I say a very big thank you to those who have taken time to subscribe to this channel, and if you're yet to subscribe, kindly tap on that subscription button and also the red bell icon so you will be notified whenever videos such as this are uploaded.